how to become skilled at anything in life. This may seem like something that is far-fetched. It may seem like it's impossible, but you've heard the line before that you can accomplish anything that you want, that you can be or do anything that you want. This is actually the case. Nothing, no skill, no talent level, no prestige, no success, no wealth or material possession, notoriety is completely unattainable. It's simply not the case. Anything that you set your mind to and that you truly and deeply and lovingly care about and want to accomplish will be accomplished. So, why is it that so many people in the world don't accomplish the things that they want, or try but never get as far as they want to go? Well, it's quite simple. It's because people aren't focused enough and people aren't concentrated enough on what they want. The things that people want often waver back and forth, and many times people aren't exactly clear on what they want. Like, for instance, one day I could wake up and I could want to be rich and famous. And another day I could want to be, you know, popular and have a bunch of physical skills. And another day I could wake up and I could want to be a great writer or a great singer or musician. And then some other time I could think, oh, well, I wish I had more friends. I wish I had more females, in my life, right? And then another day I could wake up and say, well, I wish I had the body of a bodybuilder. I wish I could run, as long as the greatest runners. I wish I could be a marathoner. So most people think in these sorts of ways where what they want typically wavers day to day and even within the day, moment to moment, hour to hour, right? So to become great at something, to become world class in something, to achieve your dreams, you need to be dedicated. Yes, in practice, right? You want to be deeply practicing the skill that you want to develop or the type of lifestyle that you want to develop. You need to be practicing that. Like, if you want to be a great drummer, you need to be practicing deeply almost every single day. But another component to it is not just the practice, but the thought process. The thought process behind the practice. The thought process itself. Are you using most of your thought space to envision yourself having that lifestyle or having that skill? That's even more important than actually deeply practicing that thing, because you can be deeply practicing that skill or that technique, and you could be doing it for weeks, for months, but then after a while you taper off and the desire leaves you, and maybe you forget what you learned. maybe you lose some of that skill that you built up. So how do we avoid this? We avoid this by prioritizing our thoughts, the images that we have in our mind, our vision, and our feelings towards that skill or that thing that we want to accomplish. And I've talked about this a lot in my past videos, but it really is essential. It's so important. It's so crucial to becoming great at anything or becoming what you always wanted to become. It doesn't matter what field, what topic, what occupation. If you can hold it in your mind long enough, if you can feel the feeling of having it long enough and feel it deeply enough, and to feel it consuming your entire reality as it stands, then you will know that you're making true progress. And the deep practice and the repetition will come automatically, because it is that feeling that arises within you of sustaining that thought and sustaining that passion towards that thing that will fuel everything else. And so that is always step one. Step one is always to feel it before it happens, to envision it in your mind before it manifests, to think about it as much as you feel comfortable thinking about it. If you want it badly, then it only makes sense to think about it a lot, to talk about it a lot, to daydream a lot about you accomplishing that thing. And this is what leads to sustained success, not just fleeting success or temporary success that you might get through sheer willpower and sheer repetitive, banal practice. What we're looking for is sustained success, not temporary, fleeting success. So if you apply the principles that I'm talking about in this video, if you envision yourself being in that place first, if you can feel the way that you want to feel once you get there, if you can think about it a lot, if you can say it out loud to yourself, maybe stand in front of a mirror and affirm to yourself what it is that you know that you're deserving of, what it is that you are dreaming of, and make it concrete. Bring it into the present, bring it into your current reality, and then it will start to manifest so easily for you. And all of the steps that you were dreading taking before become much easier, much more fulfilling, much more relaxing and enjoyable, because now you have that passion, now you have that motivation, now you have that good feeling, and so you can feel like you can accomplish anything at this point, and you really can. And it's all about practicing it, and then you will come to not just believe in that fact, but you will come to know that fact, that you can accomplish whatever you dream of. So that's going to be it for today. A quick little video on manifesting, accomplishing your dreams and your deepest desires, and listening to your guidance, right? Paying attention to your inner voice, those inner, deeper feelings and emotions and motivations, right? And getting in touch with that, aligning with that. So make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment if you have any suggestions for me or any questions or concerns or anything like that. So I will see you guys all very soon.